Every week, a small business gets taken over, not by sophisticated malware, but by stolen passwords, sold on the dark web. In 2022, teenagers used exactly that method to breach Microsoft, Samsung, and Nvidia. If it works on them, it'll work on you. That's a failure of a single layer of security. I'm Steve Chevalino, retired FBI special agent. Today, we're going to fix that. Let's start with the problem. Your organization is probably still relying on passwords, and passwords are failing. Verizon's 2024 Data Breach Investigation Report found 81% of all data breaches involve stolen or weak passwords. Over 15 billion stolen credentials are circulating on the dark web right now. Some old password of yours is very likely already in that list. IBM puts the average cost of a breach at nearly $5 million. That's the investigation, remediation, legal exposure, and business disruption. Passwords alone are not a security strategy. You need a deadbolt on that door. So what is multi-factor authentication? MFA means proving your identity more than one way before you get access. Like an ATM card, the bank needs the card and the PIN. Neither works alone. Authentication factors fall into three categories. Something you know, a password, a PIN, a security question. Plus something you have, your phone, a USB security key, a hardware token. Or something you are, your fingerprint, your Face ID. You need at least two, your password plus something you have or something you are. Most business MFA combines know with have. There are four main types of MFA, and they are not all equal. At the top, hardware security keys, the FIDO2 standard, the gold standard. More on that in a moment. Next, RSA tokens and hardware OTP devices. The key fob you've seen in corporate and government settings. Very strong with one limitation. Third, authentication apps. Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, Authy, and Duo. This is where I recommend most organizations start. And fourth, SMS Text Codes, the most familiar and the most limited. Still, far better than not using anything. Let's go through each one, what it is, who it's for, and where it falls short. Starting with the strongest option, hardware security keys. Small physical devices, USB or NFC, register to your account. Plug it in or tap it and you're authenticated. Best for IT admins, finance, executives, and remote workers. Here's what makes them different. They're phishing proof. Tapping the key triggers a cryptographic challenge tied to the real domain that you're going after, not a fake domain. A fake login page gets no response from this. And they work without a phone, cell service, or battery. Carried on your keychain. These are ideal for administrators, executives, and anyone with access to sensitive systems. This is the answer. Next up, RSA tokens and hardware OTP devices, the key fob devices you've seen in corporate and government settings. The device generates a 6-digit code every 60 seconds. You enter it at login, and the server validates it instantly. The strengths, it works offline. No smartphone needed. Widely used in enterprise and government. The weaknesses, codes can be captured in real-time relay attacks within that window. More on that in part 2. Authenticator apps are a practical starting point. I recommend most organizations start. The same TOTP standard as RSA tokens we just covered, just running on your phone. Every 30 seconds, a new 6-digit code. Enter your password, then the code. Setup takes under a minute. Scan a QR code and you're done, and it's completely free. For most organizations, this is the right balance of security, cost, and simplicity. Same phishing limitations as RSA tokens. Full breakdown in part 2. SMS text codes are what most people picture when they hear MFA. A code by text, no app required. Simple, familiar, standard at banks. Enter your password, get a code by text, enter the code, and you're done. No app, no hardware. That's the appeal. But here's the warning sign. SIM swapping is the most serious threat. An attacker convinces your carrier to port your number to their device. Every code you get, they get. It's real. Real-time phishing. A fake login page captures and relays your code before it expires. Here's the takeaway. Any MFA is better than none. Even with everything I just described, SMS MFA is dramatically better than none. Microsoft found that MFA blocks 99.9% of automated account takeover attacks. Credential stuffing, password spraying, brute force attacks, all stopped by any form of MFA, including SMS. The bot has your password, not your second factor. Game over. Enable MFA today, any MFA, starting with what you can deploy right now. The sophisticated attacks that beat it are coming in part 2. So are the defenses. That wraps up part 1. In part 2, the 3 attacks that defeat MFA. MFA fatigue, SIM swapping, real-time phishing. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. MFA fatigue, push bombing, is where an attacker who already has your password hammers you with login requests until you approve one just to make it stop. SIM swapping takes over your phone number entirely. And real-time phishing, the most sophisticated attack, the one that can beat SMS authentication apps and RSA tokens simultaneously. If you want this kind of FBI-grounded cybersecurity training for your team, Irongrid Cybersecurity can help. Link in the description. Awareness is your armor. Build your Irongrid. Part 2 is coming. The attacks that beat MFA and what to do about each one. Awareness is your armor. Build your Irongrid.